Hello and welcome back. So it's been a little while since we've had the Leo Jaymz type TL Telecaster type guitar out, and I thought, why not, while we're on holidays here, try and learn a little bit of how to play lead guitar, because I don't. So we're going to go through it and kind of give it a little going over, make sure that it's been set up properly now, that it's been a while that it's been in storage. So we're going to take our capo, and first thing we do is check the nut. So action at the nut, you want to put the capo on the 3rd fret, and then you want just a little bit of gap in the between the 1st fret and the strings. It might be hard to hear there, but I'm just tapping on it and you can hear the string actually making contact with the fret as opposed to it already being on the fret. Now people say you want about a business card thickness in between. I think as long as you have a gap, I'm good with that, because I like a very low action on my guitars, carpal tunnel, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So we're okay with where that is sitting. Now the next thing we're going to do is check the action at the 12th fret. So we're going to get out the measure utensil, take a good look here, and at the 12th, about 175, 175, 175, 175, 175, 175. That's fairly low for a lot of people, but for me, that's exactly where we're going to want it. So now we've checked the action at the nut, we've checked the string action at the 12th. That is two things that are very important, granted. The next thing, when you're talking electric guitars, we're talking the pickup height. Now that is the distance between the string and the pickup when you are fretting at the final fret. And you want roughly about 2.4, a little over 2.4 to 2.6 on Telecasters. Double check that on Google just to make sure. That's where I put mine anyways. So let's get a closer look and see how we are at that. And so for this, we are going to require our headache glasses. Yes, after we clean the dust off them, because it's been a little while. Surprise, surprise, I don't like wearing my headache glasses too much. And the action. Look at here, trying to get in inches, trying to get in millimeters. Push down on the last fret. And this is reading roughly about maybe 2 millimeters, but with these here particular pickups, they are coated in a metal shroud, so the actual pickup is below that. So I'm gonna keep that one fairly low. And at this we have about 2.4, 2.5. That'll be fine for what we do. This side 2.4, and a little less than 2 there. As I say, we just want to make sure that we're not touching for that side, because as I say, the actual pickup is below that. So now we're good with the pickup height. So the next thing we're going to check is the output of the pickups, and for that we're going to use our little cheapy multimeter, and you're going to want to get this one set on the ohms setting 20k ohms, and the ohms is the little horseshoe type signal. And so we're going to set our thing up with our two leads, put it on 20k ohms. So now we have our multimeter on. It is on the 20k ohms horseshoe. Anyways, so it'll read 1. When you connect your two leads together, it should 0 out. That's what you want. Now, in order to check the pickups, you're going to take your pickup selector. With this being a Telecaster, there's 2 pickups. There are 3 sets here. Up is for the neck pickup. Down is for the bridge pickup. In the middle gives you both pickups. We're going to want to check the neck pickup first. So you're going to take the guitar, plug it in the other end. Here's the cord. You're going to take the black lead and connect it to the shaft of this. And then you're going to take the red lead and connect it to the head. Black to the shaft, red to the head. And what do you get? 0. And you know why? Because you're left-handed. You have to check these with the volume wide open. And on a left-handed guitar, wide open is off. For some silly reason, people who make guitars think that left-handers have every volume button backwards in their world. So they make left-handed pots for the tone and that. They make a left-handed volume button. If you're left-handed, you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to crank that to right off, which means wide open. Black to the shaft, red to the head, and 4.62. That's pretty low. I would much rather have that higher than that. Why we're only at 4.62? You should be 5 to 6 roughly, but oh well. Double check it. 4.62. That's not too bad. We'll take that. Now we're going to flow this into the bridge pickup. Black to the shaft, red to the head. 5.13. So that's a little more acceptable. These are very low end pickups. You know, it might be that. I might eventually move that out and upgrade it, but as I say, bridge at about 5.13, neck 4.62, so it's in the area. Now when you put it in the middle position and you get both, now that number is going to cut in half because you're getting numbers from both sides. So don't be concerned when you put that together and you only get 2.45. That's expected. Not to worry about that. So now we know that the pickups are actually functioning. And always remember to turn your meter off so that you don't wear out the battery. And store it where you store it so that you can find it next time you need it. And so the final setup item is intonation. Now we've got it in tune now. I've got it to DGC FAD because I down tune all mine. So once you get the what you would call a low E and D, now hit the harmonic at the 12th. And it's a little flat, but it comes back. We're not too worried about that. What we really want is for when you fret at the 12th, it's a little bit sharp, but comes back. That's close enough. It's really tough to intonate these Telecasters when you only have the 3-barrel type saddles, it's rather hard to get them equal. So open, it's at a D, and fretted at the 12th, we have a D. So next we go to a G, which it's at. Now we push down at the 12th. It's a little bit flat, but or a little sharp, but just barely. So I think we'll leave it there because we've had this intonated over and over a few times. So I'm just basically double checking it. Next we have a C. And then we push down at the 12th. See, now it's right on the edge of flat and even there, so that's close enough. We don't want to mess with that unless the F goes flat even. And the F goes even, so we're okay with that. Intonation is a game of give and take, especially with these 3-barrel type saddles. We got an A and fretted at the 12th. Now that went flat and stayed flat. No, it disappeared. Double check it again. Always do open first so that you know your tuning isn't out and you're not going to go flat anyways. So that stayed flat. Let's check the final D. It's a little bit sharp, so let's bend it. Okay, and then fret it at the 12th. Okay, so that is flat. Let it reset. Open. And then fret it at the 12th. That is gone flat. Let's go back down to the A, which is flat. That's sharp because I just messed it up. So there we have open A at the 12th. Flat. D. That one went sharp. Brand new battery in the tuner, so let's make absolutely sure. That stayed fine. That went a little flat. We're not going to adjust this one because I'm good with where it is. But if you find that you are out and you have to adjust it, if you are getting a flat reading, you want to move that barrel towards the headstock. The headstock is flat, flat goes to the headstock. If it's sharp, you want to come back to the bridge. The bridge has a sharpish edge on it for the actual contact point. Flat to the headstock, sharp to the bridge. And then, as I say, with these 3-barrel style saddles, you just want to get them close. Make sure that you're as close as you can get. If one's a little sharp and one's a little flat, compromise. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Tell me what I did right, did wrong. I know I do things wrong. I'm not a luthier, just an old guy with too much time on my hands. And right now, I think it's time to go bother the neighbors. So I am going to get this all set up and put in a little backing track and do a little picking. See if I can learn how to be a lead guitarist. All right. Thank you very much. We'll check you out next time. Have a good day. Bye now.